This is amazing. This is an amazing round. Scheisen. Scheisen. I mean, that looks alright. I found a road with a railway. It's not an island, is it? Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back. We are back from Albania, Falamandiri, to all of my Albanian brothers. Thank you for the hospitality. I was supposed to be back yesterday, but I got stuck in a place called Thun, Thuin in Belgium because our flight got delayed and we missed a flight from Charleroi. And that was a better alternative than spending the night at the hellhole that is Brussels South Charleroi Airport. Shithole. But we're back. We have the ratings have changed. So instead of being 1536, I think that's what it was when we left it. We were 1026 or 22. It's just an aesthetic thing, but personally, I liked being a higher number. It made me feel better. I'm in the relegation zone. We are going to be bad. I have not played in a week. I've played a little bit today, but from what's been happening, not good. I went Romania on Vietnam, but we've got a week to stave off relegation and try and get back. I just forget that I forgot Ecuador existed, you know. There's just going to be countries and, you know, metas and places which I just forget or have forgotten. And I need to just sort of get back in the swing of it. But anyway, that's my intro. We're back. You're stuck with me again for the considerable time being. We're just going to go with no move Jules. If the first country is Albania, because my God, what a country. Everybody's got to subscribe. We got Partizan Tirana as well. Imagine, what are the odds? No. This does not look like any bit in Albania that I went to. Okay. We're Oz. And we've got green poles. Wooden poles. Wooden green poles. So, maybe say an NSW. Is that concrete? I don't think so. I think maybe, yeah. It's not up in Brisbane. I don't know if it's got a bit of red dirt. Yeah, we're gonna be bad. We are gonna be bad. But that's all right to start with. Yeah, it didn't feel like this, didn't feel like this. So put it somewhere in the middle. We've got Brazil. We've got Northeast Brazil. And do we just go a Bahia? We've got a couple of palms. We do have a couple of palms. I forgot what I mean. I didn't really know what Sierra palms look like, but rung a little bell. I didn't know beforehand, but I've definitely forgot now. But I know they are a thing. Yeah, there's gonna be so much that I've forgotten. Yeah. I just blame the amount of Long Island iced teas that I drank, and Albanian iced teas for that. Which, if anybody's ever drunk any cocktail in Europe, they're lethal. I remember I had a margarita in Greece, which was like ungodly, and the Long Island iced teas, they were beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But yeah, they hit me hard. They did hit me hard. Didn't go anywhere other than Tirana. We were going to go to the beach the one day, but sadly I got in at 5 a.m. because I was rolling with a stray dog. We are Chile, I think, where the volcanoes are. We should be at least. So I think that's I always tend to go around here or around this, you know, close to the Bolivian-Argentinian border. But yeah, I ended up waking up at 5 the day not 5, 3. We left the house at 3 on the day that we were going to go to the beach. But we went to the footy stadium, got the shirt, walked through a park, and then watched the footy when we got back. But the rest of the days, I went to a mosque. I went to the bunker museum for the old interior ministry. It was really, really cool. Apart from that, I just walked around and drank Long Island iced teas. No, there's way more to fill in, but not while playing GeoGuessr. I mean, like, that doesn't really line up. I mean, like, it's somewhere around here, right? I think at least. Yeah, Lisp National Park, or that is the Vulcan is Luga. We feel a bit like closer to Bolivia, even actually. I mean, what about like this? No. Should I just go for my standard guess when I see volcanoes? Yeah. I can't really find a road. I mean, I want them to switch to Argentina because I definitely don't think it's there. Unless, I mean, I'll look like a fool if it actually is. But I always tend to just go that side of the border. Okay. And it was all the way up there. I mean, if we switch to that one, then we win. But, fair enough. Hopefully we don't mess this up now. We've got Argentina here again, which is all right. And we've got hills off to the east and a bit there, and we're green. So we're obviously over this side, but do we just go like San Juan or something? We've got these. I mean, I'm kind of a little bit scared even of Cordoba somehow. With these, we shouldn't be too far north. So I might just go in San Juan somewhere with like in like a valley. We've got stuff over there and we've got stuff over there. It shouldn't be Mendoza because we wouldn't have ones to the east. But I was like scared of where is it? There's like a double ridge here. You know, but I think it's probably wise to just click, you know, where the actual Andes are. Yeah. On either side, I mean, that's kind of alright, but we're not really in anything there. That doesn't really... I mean, it could just be San Juan. But we'd see them more off in the distance, maybe. I don't think we've got anything behind us. And then I don't think... I mean, it could be something like up... Where? Like... I don't know, I'm going to San Juan. If it's further north, it's further north. Or if it's Cordoba, it's Cordoba. Probably should have read what was on that. I mean, do Buenos Aires, my guy. Please. Okay, it was just Cordoba, but we win. Yeah, it didn't feel like this stuff. I mean, yeah, I shouldn't have. I'm just not 100% confident and committal, but it didn't feel like anywhere on the Andes. But we got away with it, so that's sound. But for next time, I definitely, you know, need to click where I actually think it is. Because that's a sign I'm playing bad and low on confidence, which is completely fair enough, because I literally have not played a single game before today. But we got the win anyway, so 994. And we will go again. We've got Russia here, we've got Black Car. I'm probably just going to click somewhere west. I think that's no, it's not a ridge, it's a tree line. Yeah, I don't really see much, to be honest. I think just here-ish. Nice. Yeah, I don't see much. I'd click on with Black Car, long antenna, or I sort of just click this region. You know, if it just feels like some sort of standard fields. We are Chile here in a freaking amazing round, and like down. Oh God! Right, one sec. We are Chile. Yeah, we definitely are. Yeah. This is amazing. This is an amazing round. With green, we're like somewhere in this or something. No, it's just that. That's why it felt a little weird. That's why it didn't feel like this. It was because like it was in this sort of hilly green bit. And then I kind of know what this feels like. And yeah. It's fine though. We've got Mexico. with the blue car, I would maybe put us a bit further north. I mean, it's wise to just click middle, honestly, but I mean, I don't see any cacti or anything. I might not go Mexico City, or I might go here. It could just be there, but I'm like a little bit, you know, it could be north. Yeah, and that was where I was going to click. I mean, I would have clicked somewhere in around this bit. But at least we get the multi. But yeah, we need to commit. We definitely need to commit. In the US, I'll probably say northeast. Jewel on the hill, bed and breakfast with the sort of thin trees, thin white trees like this. It would put us northeast. Very, very cold looking. We have English. We've got rocks, massive, massive rocks here. So I'd maybe put a main, perhaps. That was the other option. It was either northeast or like Canadian Shield. Yeah. And France, northern France. Honestly, the because we were here, or like because the airport is, where is it, here, around about here, just in the middle of nowhere, and this is Thun. And there were no hotels or anything nearby. It was like, you know, the heat waves we've been having in Europe. We'd been traveling for like God knows how long already, because our flight had been delayed, and we literally missed the flight by like 10 minutes. And then we ended up staying in this like absolutely beautiful place in the middle of this random Belgian town, Thun. And nearly. I thought that was game. I thought I was hitting the GG. I mean, if I middle click, we win. If I wasn't preoccupied with the beauty that is Thun. I went back. I had one beer. We went into the town centre. I had one beer, but I was knackered. And then my mates, they got stuck in a thunderstorm, like the most horrific torrential thunderstorm. It was eventful. It was eventful. And I woke up. I took my sleep mask off at like 11:30, and they had the most mental thunderstorm I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, here. Further in. I hope I don't lose this. Because should have just clicked middle France. It felt a bit more north. We've got Oz here. And shite. Scheisen. Why do I sort of somewhat want to go South Australia? What are they on? 2.5 times damage. God damn it. Am I? Why? That's so stupid. It's so stupid to do South Australia. We get away with it anyway. Okay. It was either, I know it's easy to say after the fact, but this was my other worry with the dryness. But I thought it was like maybe somehow just like some dry Adelaide hills. But we did get away with it. I mean, I guess Perth was that, yeah, with it being dry. It wasn't a mental guess, you know, but that was a worrying round. This is also a thing. I mean, I don't really care. It's battle pass. You can get a tennis visor. I don't care. I'm drippy enough, you know. But we are 10-15, so that's sound. A nice 21 ELO there. So yeah, we'll go again. And I'd say I have no idea what 1132 would be, but I assume like assume 1700. I'm going max northeast on this, aren't I? With this growing and the green, right? That is the one. Yeah, sound. 2.8 miles away, not a bad guess. Yeah, with the I don't know the name of what was growing. Sorry. Looks like corn. Okay. Well, this is Scotland, or at least it should be. Or it could be Ireland. That was a nice guess. A bit annoying that they clicked exactly the same place as me, but yeah, whatever the ranking they are. Yeah, it is kind of like, I know they did say they sent out an update on what actually each or the general thing of what each new ranking means now. Oh shit. Whereabouts is that? Probably been, well, I've definitely been close to there. Llanfihangel, that sounds familiar. Fair enough. I just see massive hills and I click Scotland, but yeah, we do have them in Wales as well. If anybody didn't know. Right, let's log back in. And yeah, I'm gonna really try and like knuckle down now with like practicing and stuff. At some point. Not today. This is... We've got front, so I'm thinking, because it's a bit of everything. It feels like this, where we've got hills. So I was thinking Ohio, but I don't think so. And the other option's like up here, but Pennsylvania wouldn't have fronts. We'd have yellow for New York, so... Could it be any further northeast? Are any of these green? Did I see a green one? Kind of. It could be Vermont. I'm leaving it down here, though. I'm switching. Okay. They did the same. That makes sense. I mean, I always think that Wisconsin is just deathly flat, but it's not. So it was more north. We got white car long antenna. We got white car long antenna. I'd be a fool not to go far east. You know? Now then, is it down? Not there. I mean, down in Russia. We're back. Welcome back. I hope everybody's missed me. Yeah, it's either here or here, I think. Leaving it there. Nice. That is the other option with white car long antenna, but look, I have sort of rules where I'm like, if I've got a 50-50 where I'm like, I don't know which one it is, you know, I just pick one and I pick it every single time, and every single time it's Far East, like, because I think those locations are more common in the game. They come up more. If you get a the bit near Chelyabinsk with the white car long antenna and your opponent gets it, you just hold your hands up and go, yeah, fair enough, you're better than me. You know, I think percentage wise, the time, unless you're like a top tier guy, it's kind of hard to tell the difference sometimes. I think. So just click Far East. But that's a nice win again, and they were higher rated as well. So 1036. Which is an amount of ELO. We'll have one more. I got bitten by something horrific, and then on my shoulder as well. So I'm playing with that because it's annoying. But I'll see you when we got a game, and we are in. And the first country is Namibia. This is an absolutely amazing round. Yeah, wow. Stunning. Hot, it looks. Not as hot as Albania. I was actually relishing it though, because coming from Britain, we do not have aircon at all. So, and we've just in an absolutely hellish heat wave. So I was just like, well, I'd rather bake alive here on holiday and be able to at least go inside for some aircon and some fresh bite. We don't have a railway, do we? Oh my god, we do. I think this is it. then you know it'd be perishing in the UK. I mean that looks all right. There is I found a road with a railway. Um, no, it could be over that side. So yeah, railway's a big tool. You know, when lining up a road, if you got a railway next to you, yeah, nice. Um, and you see one, it's they're quite uncommon to find running next to roads, so you can utilize that. It was very lucky that I did just scroll in on one. Oh shit, no. I've not freshened up on my Georgia. Is this Georgia? Is that Muslim? That is Islam. We're 2025, so we're not Georgia, we're Turkey. Well, that's a 2026 dead there. We're definitely not there. That would probably be a better guess than where I'm about to guess. There's no, because we wouldn't have the thing blurred, so it is Turkey, right? This kind of shit is what I'm talking about. Okay, it's a Turkish kind of bit in there, I think. But I do think we're somewhere right up here, which is why it felt like Georgia. Yeah, I had not had a chance to look at Georgia at all, and I know they can somewhat look similar, but Georgia is not is Islamic. Um, brother, brother, is that blurred? Brother, is that blurred? Would you say if push came to shove that antenna there was blurred? I mean, it's better than any other option I've got, which is go somewhere near perm. No, it was not blurred. Binky. It does suck though. I don't know what I got bitten by. Might have it might have been a flea off the stray dog. Because it did try to fuck me at one point. Um wait, hold up. Charlottetown and Kingston. Are they not here? Or is it Ontario? Well, let's just have a look and see what we look like, you know. That's got French as well, so I don't think it would be Ontario. Um, I thought they ring a bell. Yeah, that's why. That's why. Yeah. Charlottetown is there. Kington. Charlottetown's off to the thing. Kington is uh Cropode. I can't see Kington. I'm just clicking somewhere near Charlottetown. Okay, they got the. Fair enough. They got the 5K. How did I find Kington? GG. Yeah, fair play. Nice one, bro. At least I got it was Prince Edward Island. We feel like this, I think. It could even be like East Texas. I'd love to see a bin or a front plate. That is just plain white there, I think. Like, I was thinking Arkansas. So maybe I'll go here. It could be just there. I don't know what. Yeah, it probably is just standard South stuff. No, nice. Good stuff. We it did actually click Louisiana. I didn't mean to click Louisiana, but yeah, right state on that is pretty good, I think. And we've got something which is going to cause me a lot of pain, especially in my current situation. I think we just click Columbia, right? We don't overcomplicate anything. And yeah, nice. I think that's game. So we actually managed to maybe. I swear to God, before I turned the camera on, I sucked. But maybe we've ironed out some cracks. Maybe the PTSD and trauma is gone from previous games. I've just forgotten it all. One sec, I'll check how long I've been on. 25 minutes, so we could have another one. We're on a hot streak. We might as well. It doesn't happen very often. We might as well utilize it. We'll play one more. This one's going to be one step too far, but I'm feeling all right. We've got no car, no antenna. It feels very, very west in Russia. What about like very, very west? I don't know where like the no antenna stuff. I know there's no antenna stuff here actually, but that's like winter with snow, correct? Not good at seasons. I've never once looked at them. I find it soul destroying trying to remember stuff like that. And like where camera generations and different cars are and stuff. I know it would help, when you get a sort of rain like this. But I'm just going somewhere down here. Yeah, it's definitely Western Russia. I would literally, if I went to Southeast Asia, I wouldn't go to Southeast Asia because I'd just die. I don't want to be covered in bites. That's why there's no car. Fair enough. Yeah, that's fine. At least it was round one. This is what the region. This is this is exactly where the region that I just guessed is. This is what it looks like. Yeah. At least it should be. I just didn't. When you just get like you just like bam, this is Russia, and you just don't even think about anything else. That's what happened there. I think that might actually even have been a repeat. But yeah, my mate went to traveling around Southeast Asia, and he said he was just like shitting himself and covered in bites like the whole time. I was like, that doesn't sound like that much fun. Um, oh, Christ. Like, it's not an island, is it? I don't know what has this out island-wise. And it's a hell of a bold one. Where there would it be? Okay. Oh shit. It was an island, but I got the signpost wrong. Spain and I think Portugal has red all the way to the outer rim, and then Italy has white around the outside. Okay, that's the kind of thing that I'm just gonna forget after not playing for a week. I think that's completely fair enough. I think there's South Australia here. It could be WA, but I don't think so. The dirt's not majorly red. We've got a bit of blue car. I'll go. I could even be on here. Could even be on here. I'll do it. But yeah, I'm just gonna get stuff mixed up and forget stuff until it happens and I lose from it. Fair enough. Yeah, GG. Good guess from them. I got my WA and my South Australia mixed up. That's going to happen as well, and that's not because I haven't played in a week. That's because it's hard, and I'm also shit. But we managed to win a few there. Probably didn't need to play that last game, but I like to take it up for around half an hour. Give everybody's there. Not money worth, because you all suck and haven't subscribed yet. Nah, I'm joking. You don't have to if you don't want to. But anyway, I will get a little burp out of the way first. But I will see you soon. I hope you enjoyed, and ta-ra.